What's up, everybody? It's week 2. It's like 10 degrees outside. Pretty cold today to start the week. Got a few pains. Don't want to get into that. It's kind of personal. But anyway, other than that, we're on our way to work today. We got a little minor drain, not repipe. Well, I mean, we are repiping one of the drains, but nothing major. Nothing like a major full-blown repipe or anything, but hey, that's how it is. But today's motto is going to be the quick gains. Yeah, everybody wants them. I feel like ever since social media came out, I mean, this goes back to when I was like before a teenager, when MySpace first came out. Not so much then, because we hadn't been, I guess, brought up with it. But things have changed, man. Everybody seems to be looking for quick gains. Quick, not worth it gains. They want the quick results. Look, I've said it before in this channel. I've said it before in the last week's vlogs. It took me 10 years to get to where I feel comfortable finally. 10 years. It's a long time. It's not quick. Success is never quick, okay? Because it's a constant battle. Like, to become successful, and I don't even think I'm successful yet. Like, I'll be honest with you, I don't believe that I'm successful yet. I don't think I ever will be satisfied with where I'm at. I think that I'm content with where I'm at, but I'm not satisfied. I feel confident in what I can pull off and things like that, but even after all the licensing and all that with plumbing, after I have my first house, after we have our first house, after Abel goes to college, I don't know if I'll ever be completely satisfied. And that's the point, is that I think that people never strive to get better at what they're doing nonstop, because they see this stuff on social media, Instagram, Facebook, X, all these different social media platforms, and YouTube too. They all show this life that took them a decade to build, right? Like, some of these people didn't build this life for over a decade, right? I'm not even trying to build anything here. I'm just trying to document my progress. And maybe, just maybe, it might become kind of nice for somebody to feel like they're in the same place as me and kind of watch this and say, hey, maybe I'm not doing so bad. Maybe I still have it. Maybe I'm still pressing forward. Maybe I'm still doing this. Or maybe it's it's like that kick in the butt that you need. Like, hey, this guy who has, no college degree is trying to make it the best he can, going through the pains of everyday life the best he can. And if that loser can do it, maybe I can. I don't know. I don't think I'm a loser by any sense, but you know how social media is. But either way, I just feel like these quick gains have really captured and become polarizing to a lot of young people. I'm not old by any means. I mean, some might call me old, but I'm like 30 years old. But it's like I still have a lot left to give. You know what I mean? I still have a lot left to give this world. I still have a load to give this world. And when I turn 30, you can either dwell on the fact that you're 30 years old and you've crossed that barrier, or realize that you've only really lived half of what your work life is going to be, right? I mean, not even half of what your work life's going to be, because I mean, hopefully I'm done at 55. Hopefully I'm done at 50. Hopefully with the success that I bring in, I can be done working at 55 or 50 and be able to spend a lot more time with my family at that point. You know, I had an interesting conversation with my son the other day, and yesterday actually, and I explained to him, you know, I'm sorry that Daddy's not always home. You know, I finally had just a sit-down conversation with him and was like, I'm sorry I'm not always home. And he said, it's okay, Dad. And I asked him what he wants to be when he grows up, and he said he wanted to be Hulk. And I was like, nice. Because he's going to be 5 this month, and it's like, I'm not going to tell him not to be Hulk. That's what he wants to be. That's what he sees as awesome. And then he said something that broke me down and said, yeah, I want to be strong like Daddy. And you know, at that point, I want to tell him so many things. Like, I'm not, you know, strong. I'm not this. I'm not that. I'm not what you want to look up to. But then I realized I am his role model. I am his dad. I am the one that he wants to look up to, just like his mom. And we're supposed to pass down the values that a child needs to grow in a healthy lifestyle, right? And you know, it's funny how kids make you realize that. It's funny how little 4 or 5 year olds make you really look inside yourself and realize, maybe I am worth more. Maybe I am able to really make a difference in someone's life. You know what I mean? But I won't be able to do that if I'm constantly searching for the quick gains, the quick inspiration, the quick, you know, I don't even know what to call it, the quick indulgences, if you will. You've got to be in it for the long haul. This is it. And I think that's also why we're seeing a heightened sense of depression in America, is because people think that because a YouTuber has, you know, millions of dollars or whatever, and it looks like he did this or she did this overnight, right? They didn't do it overnight, man. It came from constant, you know, work, constant effort. Every morning they're waking up at the same time. Every morning they're brushing their teeth. Every morning they're putting one pant leg on at a time, just like the rest of us, except they found a way to make a difference in this world with their voice, with their time, and they found a way, okay? And that's what I'm going to focus on in 2026, is making a difference in this world, one step at a time. Sorry, my nose is really stuffy. Oh man, my nose is like stuffy today, boy. It is stuffy. But yeah, today we got a little biter drape fix. Well, not really biter. I've got to take out plaster and lath, which is the most hated thing. I hate to take down plaster. I hate to take down lath. It's a bitch. But hey, you dwell on it being a bitch, guess what? You're gonna be a little bitch. Feel me? If you dwell on it being a bitch, you're gonna be a little bitch, right? Let's get it today, guys. You guys have a great day out there. Take it one step at a time, one pant leg at a time, just like the rest of us. And you'll make something of yourself. I guarantee it.